Good morning everyone, here we have this beautiful, fine AU Ford Falcon which is being converted into a base demo vehicle. And here I have an update from since yesterday. And what we have here is the expander foam is now sort of dried, which is good because it's sticky, horrible stuff. Now, the expander foam, what is it being used for? Well, firstly, it's being used to seal it off. And secondly, it's being used as acoustic installation. Acoustic insulation. Gee, that's a mouthful. It's early in the morning, I've only just woken up. So basically, it's going to stop all of the noise coming from that rear section moving into the passenger compartment, because this is my daily and I don't want this thing to be loud, and I will be driving this interstate, which is 7-hour drives. So today we are going to be doing a little bit more fiberglassing just to make sure that this is connected right up onto the body of the car, especially on that side which is unfinished. This back section here I might add a little bit, couple of more layers, maybe one or two, because it's already quite strong. Then we're going to trim all the fiberglass off that port, and we're going to finish off the port, and then we're going to slap a piece on top of this so that this section is finished. And now let's go have a look at the equipment we're running in this install. Alrighty, first up we have one of the most important parts for the install, apart from the head unit of course, batteries. Here we have lots of batteries. Ooh, resin. We have these, which are Australian made, Lifeboat 4. They're alright, very expensive, but not what I'm using. I'm just showing them anyway. No, what we have here is Shenquan 6 amp hour LTO. These things are awesome. I would give you, list off a bunch of figures for discharge and voltage and how they perform in a clamp test, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. And I have a separate. I actually edited a video for the load tests I did on these, which I may not have uploaded yet, so I'll do that. But they're quite good. And not all of these are mine. Some of these are for a good friend of mine who used to own Mazda base. He's doing a new build with 8 or 10 Sundown X12s. So, but I'll be running 96 by 6. I'll be running 16 banks by 6, whatever that is. No, 96 cells. Yeah, 96 amp hours is 96 cells. So I'll have a 96 amp hour bank of those. And here we have another one. So yeah, these will be. Here's my bussing, which I've been. Let's get this out. Hold on a second. Let's resume after I've pulled this out of the bag, eh? Alrighty, here we have the bussing. So this is unfinished, and even if it is finished, still not going to look beautiful. This build is just something I'm throwing together, so I'm not going to put a ridiculous amount of effort into it. Although, of course, if I do decide to make some bits really, really good, then I will. But yes, these are the end plates. They're 10mm thick. Now, normally you'll see these fancy CNC bars have flat holes. They won't be conical like this. Unfortunately, the piece I didn't have the a large enough milling bit to do this, so I had to use a countersink bit after I used the largest milling bit I could find. It's just how it is. I've since rectified that, so if I really wanted to, I could sort of fix this, and I really do want to, because this looks terrible. It does, but it will work. I can fit a socket in this. Yeah, because I sort of forgot about that when I put this together. So, and then we have the linking plates here. They just need a sand. I've given this one a light sand. I'm just going to get some 1200 grit or something and just run it over the top of it. Just polish it up and then, clean it, put it together. And now, the configuration of these, you're probably thinking, well, how does this work? It's quite simple, really. The configuration of these is going to be like this. Also, for anyone that doesn't know, this is my 700 amp hour Yinglong bank. There is 20 banks of 35 amp hour cells. to tall, and then 10 deep. So they'll be configured just like this, because this works quite well when you have a bank that you aren't using for super high performance. Obviously these aren't super amazing conductors, being steel, but it doesn't matter because it's an oversized bank for capacity. So that is what we are doing for batteries. And yes, now let's move on to the next item, which is subwoofers. Alrighty, so I mean, you already know what we're running because it's in the title of the last video, but yeah, here we have brand spanking new, and apologies for the poor lighting here, but I don't have to pull it out, it's safely in the box. This is a Sundown Audio NS V4, Nightshade V4, which is the Neo, 18-inch sub. It is a dual one, and it is brand new, and I'm just going to pull it out of the box in a second, and just so we can get a little bit of a look at it. If you want an unboxing, unfortunately, this is the closest you're going to get. Anyway, it's just another Sundown Audio 18. Like, you know, there's heaps of them around. They are pretty cool, though. Alrighty, so here we have these subwoofers, which are freshly unboxed. Well, this one is just taken out of the box, brand spanking new, as is this one. This one was only just taken out the other day, just because I wanted to check it out. And these are dual 1 ohm, and well, I've already previously mentioned what they are in the video, and I'm sure you can figure it out. They're 18-inch subwoofers, and they are some nice units. Oh, yeah. Let's move this thing over. Have a look at that. Alright, these are the slightly older version with the copper coloured pole piece, and yeah, that's it really. Oh yeah. So yeah, there we go. Big subwoofer. Oh my. They're definitely light for a Neo, but they're not that light. And these have the red spiders. A little bit hard to see, but yeah, they're just the stock red spiders. Apparently they're quite stiff. Some people dislike them. They tend to tear. That's just what I've got. So I'll make do best with what I have. Which anyway. And so amplifiers. Here we have two Sundown FCV 7500Ds. That's right. I keep forgetting that's the actual monitor number. There's a D on the end, but anyway. And these are from the Vito build. This is more of them. The other two, though, they're off with a friend. He's borrowing them because his amps died, unfortunately. So here we have the internals of this fine amplifier. It's pretty good. But yeah, they're not bad amps. They will be running at they'll be wired at 0.35 each, and they'll be on, well, yeah, 15 point. I'll probably charge the Shinquan LTO up to about 15.2, 15.3 volts, and they'll probably see like 14.8 volts. They'll be on a really good voltage. So yeah, and anyway, that's basically it. There's a few other miscellaneous items that I'll be using, but it's going to be just a case of me grabbing whatever I need from my supply of stuff. You know, there's not going to be any specific, oh, gee, I better go buy that. Nah, I'm just going to use from what I have. So, yeah, that's basically it. And thanks for watching for this update on the gear that I'm using in this, yeah, small little build. So, coming days, I am going to be finishing this thing off, and in the coming weeks, I'll likely have it playing. So, yeah, toodaloo.